Shit.
Like this December 31st. Hit him and cock it where it hurt. If I die today, remember me like John Lennon. Buried in Louis, I'm talking all brown linen. I'm not a star. Somebody like I got a chopper in the car, so make it come alive. Got a chopper in the car, so make it come alive.
Chill, y'all know nothing about that.
I said, where that come from?
I don't know, but it's when you put that
You're not like, yo, no, you ain't know me since last week. You know me, no shit.
Nah, but once you put that Meek Mill, we had Meek Mill learn.
That was not me. That was Lil Wayne.
That was Lil Wayne and Rick Ross. How you go and then go fucking say
Oh, yeah, we got that. We got that too.
Down bad.
We got that.
Nah, on my soul, I remember Meek Mill saying that shit.
On some booty ass remix, probably.
He said, I remember me.
On that booty ass remix.
Nah, I swear to God.
That booty ass remix.
Booty ass remix. Put some respect on Meek Mill's name, bro. Come on now.
Meek Mill hasn't been fired since I was in middle school.
Who?
Nah, chill, bro.
Nah. See, Todd's a Meek Mill fan.
Meek Mill is he not as popping as well. After Dreams and Nightmare dropped,
Not
that
even
nigga
that. Not even that. No, whoa.
Bro, we not gonna sit here and do that,
Championship.
bro.
Championships, bro.
Stop
Bro,
it.
exactly.
Y'all not understand championship.
Oh my God,
Fuck the
stop it.
world up, bro.
Oh my God, stop it.
Shit.
Meek is the GOAT.
Nah, Meek is alright.
He could rap his
I'm
ass
glad
off, but I'm just saying his popularity. Was
Yeah,
down.
yeah. That's what I'm talking
Like
about.
he a lame now.
Bro.
Bro, that nigga was in the pool with fries on his lap, bro.
nigga.
Let's start the podcast, bro. Let's start.
With his
Let's,
fucking legs crossed
Yeah.
That's your man's
and that
Todd.
nigga was bunny hopping for white men on the tennis court.
And all that. Like, come on now, man. Meek is the GOAT.
Meek Mill, Dream Chase. Pass.
What?
Going through that shit.
Find me out the chasing nigga Hollywood.
I just can't take that shit serious. I just can't take that because that nigga was in the pool with his. I can't take none of them niggas serious. That nigga was in the pool with fries on his lap, bro. And took a picture of that shit. What you said? What? Yeah, that's what I always say though. I always say that though. I always. You already know me though. I always say that though.
Not Lil Baby, the baby, where he punched.
That nigga, the baby was out in public with a big ass diaper on. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. All these niggas weirdos.
Remember when he first came out?
With a big ass diaper on. No song but some sneakers and a big ass diaper.
I ain't never seen no shit like that.
Yeah.
All them niggas in the industry down bad, man.
Nah, you gotta print.
Uzi and Young Thug took a picture. These niggas took a picture with each other sitting in between motherfucking legs. Nigga, Uzi was sitting in between Young Thug legs.
See, I like Young Thug.
Would you let me take a picture with you like that? Exactly my point, nigga. That shit.
I like Young Thug. I think Young Thug is just stepping up.
Nah, that nigga Young Boy was grinding on his mans in the music video. Round and round, round and round. Yeah, all them niggas gay, bro. Yeah, all them niggas done up. See, so I'm not being biased. I'm not being biased towards Meek Millie. It's just, I'm just saying, like, anybody you bring up, I'ma have something for their ass. I'm like, that nigga no good too.
Yeah, niggas are not going for it.
I mean, he ain't get as big, so we ain't really get to see them do nothing. What you mean? No shit. When he was getting big, he was on the run, like, and he ain't signed that big contract, so he in jail.
His most popular song, how that shit go? TK did the race.
I beat that case, bitch. I did the race.
He
Why not? Show you things.
He had hella bars in that shit. When I look back on that shit, TK.
Yeah, you had to get off that Meek Mill. Yeah.
I ain't gonna hold you. TK might have been up there with Young Boy. I think he actually might have been better than Young Boy. He would have been better than.
Cause Young Boy had just
I
came
feel
out.
like people gas Young Boy, but that's a different conversation.
Around that time, he was really making his name. That was like 2017.
He had one line in that song. I can't remember that shit. I'm about to look it up.
Word. We could start it though. We could start the pod. Alright, y'all, welcome back to another installment of the Cozy Podcast. Here with my mans, I'm Isaiah. Today we got special guests, you feel me? my good man's TC, Taj, you feel me?
Round of applause.
Sitting next to him, we got, you feel me, our fellow co-host, Nuke Wavy.
And we're from State Farm. You already know what the fuck going on.
Tell them about yourself, man.
Well, as y'all know, my name is Taj, or call me TC. You know what I'm saying? Follow me on the gram, TC Swam, 2 E's. And, yeah, I guess you could say I'm an up-and-coming rapper. I'll be trying to make some music, you know what I'm saying? Drop some. You know what I'm saying? I'm a daddy, too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm a low-key chill nigga. I don't be doing that. Be cool. You know what I'm saying? I've known all these people for years plus. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know me, man.
Yeah.
Be cool.
So how you been, bruh? Your birthday just passed. You feel me? You 23 now.
Thank you. Yeah, I just turned 23. Been good. I mean, you know what I'm saying? You was there. We had a nice little dinner. Good conversation. You know what I'm saying? All the homies popped out. Shit was good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. How you feeling now that you 23 years old? I know you announced your goals at the dinner table, but you feel me? Let the people know, you feel me, your goals.
So,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? One of my goals is I want to be a better dad. Like, I want to be more hands-on. My second goal is I want to drop a tape. I ain't going to rush it. I'm going to just let it come. But, like, I want to drop a tape. Probably, like, 10 songs. You know what I'm saying? Different vibes. You know what I'm saying? Then, overall, I just want to make more money. Like, make more money. Move out of my mom's crib. Get my own place. You know what I'm saying? Just get back on my feet. That's what it is. What's up?
Word.
So, how y'all weekend? How was y'all weekend?
My weekend was good. Did a little bit of job searching. Went to the mall for my birthday dress because my birthday coming up.
That shit gonna be
Huh?
none. It's like nah. But nah, what y'all doing for y'all birthday though?
February 20th. I'm about to ask you, your birthday in February too?
Yeah, February 9th.
Nice. So, he's an Aquarius.
Yeah.
Boo.
What are you?
Yeah, what are you?
Pisces.
Oh, alright, okay.
Don't worry about all that, damn it.
Alright.
What?
Anyways.
What?
He said, ain't y'all mad emotional?
We are. Job search. Found my birthday dress today. And that's pretty much it. Cried a little bit because job searching is very hard. But, you know, fuck it, we ball. And that's pretty much it.
Shit. Fuck a we ball? True.
Yeah.
How was your weekend?
My weekend? It was, I'm gonna say it was calm. It was real calm. I ain't do too much. You know what I mean? I just basically went to my aunt's crib, make sure she was okay. She just had surgery. You know, make sure she good, walk the dog, and my cousin at the crib.
Mm-hmm.
You know, go to work.
Oh.
So would you call yourself a family man?
At heart, yeah, you can say that, but it is what it is. You feel me? Gotta make sure my people's alright.
Amen to that.
How is your weekend going? I meant to say, because the shit not even over yet, for real.
I mean, it started off, what did I do yesterday? Went to my boy house, recorded. I mean, wasn't all that. I just remade a song, but I think I'm gonna keep it the way it is. And then got home, woke up this morning, you know what I'm saying? Spent time with my daughter. And now I'm here. So,
Word.
I just want to put it on public record that I am so happy for you. Because I went to high school with him, and I've been out of the loop. I guess I don't know. I don't be on Instagram like that, but he just told me today that he got a daughter, and I just want to say I'm so happy for you, and I'm so shocked. Like that's what's up. Like
I mean, I'd be low key.
you would be the last person that I thought would have a daughter. That's like, cause you always been so low key to me. You ain't never did too much in high school, so when you say you got a daughter, I'm like, wow, that's what's up.
Yeah,
Good for you.
I'm trying to keep everything like
Yeah, man. You doing your thing, man.
Yo, y'all should have seen my face when you said that. What that sound?
She's like, is that a joke?
I was like, yo, he playing like, what? That's crazy.
That shit was funny.
How is fatherhood?
Shit, man. I mean, it's good. Like, I could say, when you feel like you don't got nobody, you can feel the love from your child.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's one. And then, like,
Damn.
I mean, everything else, like, it's a working hard. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to get too into it, but
Nuke about to cry.
That boy Nuke was like, damn.
you know, it's
Aw.
I think I remember being a baby and my dad being all right. Yeah.
it's a work in progress. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna lie, like, it happened early, so you take everything head on. Like,
Yeah.
just gotta, whatever I mess up at, I gotta fix. And moving forward, gotta keep it that way. So,
Yeah.
like, I just be trying to do the right thing for the most part. Yeah.
One thing my mom always told me is there's no rule book in parenthood. So whatever you feel is best, you know, go
And
from there.
you wanna know something? Everybody be saying, like, you got a girl, so, like, you really gotta make sure, like, you do
Yeah, what the fuck that mean? Let's talk about that.
Yeah. Let's talk about that.
Word.
Oh,
So,
no, like, I get, like, as a father, like, you gotta understand a girl because you have a girl.
Mhm.
Like, of course, when the period comes, you know what I'm saying, lady thing, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like, I can't teach her how to be a woman. So, like, I don't get why people try to put that pressure out. Like, oh, you gotta make sure you're doing the right thing, make sure that your daughter good. And then another thing they say is, like, you gotta treat females right because you wouldn't like it if somebody. Of course, I ain't gonna like it. That's my child. So, like, what do you expect?
yeah, they say
You
the
know what I'm
obvious.
saying? Like, it just like they take like the most common thing and try to make it like the obvious, and it's like no, like if honestly speaking, I don't want to be no strict dad. I don't want to be hovering over my daughter. I don't want none of that. I want her to be free. I want her to do what she want to do. Like, just come talk to me.
Exactly.
That's all. Like, I ain't gonna say I don't care, but like, I seen girls who like mad strict with their parents, and they do the most spiteful, dirty, shiesty stuff, and it's like I wouldn't want that to happen to me, cause
Yeah.
then I feel like I ain't gonna lie, I feel betrayed at that point, so that's why I'm trying to stay out the way.
Yeah, they always say that strict shit creates a sneaky child. So as long as there's room for conversation and, you know, teaching her, because I mean, going back to what you said, like, you can't teach her how to be a lady. I mean, I'm sure her mom is going to do that for her, but there's also, I think maybe when the time comes and you realize that you want her to carry her, you want her to carry herself with a certain level of respect, then you'll be like, all right, this how you need to move, this how you need to move. You'll end up putting her on game about these niggas. Because,
yeah, like, let me
you know,
give you some pointers instead of
yeah.
trying to control your life.
You eventually need to come, but right now,
Yeah.
no,
She's still,
long way to
she's
go.
still young, so like, you
Yeah,
know what I'm
you got
saying?
a long ways to go.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's dope
Okay.
though, man.
Okay. So, y'all ever saw Fantastic Four?
Yeah, but I didn't really know what. I didn't really.
I had to
wasn't
go.
into shit
I
like
had to
that.
go rewatch it the other day. That shit is fire. Like, that's one of the better movies that was ever made.
Wait, which one? The Silver Surfer or
The first one made in 2005.
Like, I know the characters. You got that little rock-looking dude.
You don't know it. You gotta go watch
You
it.
got the Elasta person, right?
Yeah.
The one that got fired.
Yeah.
You know, like, yeah. So I know the characters, but I don't know exactly what it's about.
Damn. I was gonna ask y'all which one y'all think was the best one out of them.
The character?
Characters. Human Torch, right?
Oh, that's his name or her name.
No, that's the fire dude, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. Like,
Yo.
I think the girl got the best power. She could, like, if she turn invisible.
Yeah, nah, that shit is fire.
Yeah, like, you could turn invisible. If you could get invisible, you're straight green. You could steal money, whatever.
Same thing when you hot.
Yeah, that is true.
Nah,
do that.
what you mean when you
It ain't
hot?
hurt.
When you touch the money, it's gonna burn.
Nah, but he's gonna just like.
Oh,
Chill, let me stop.
But it's like, nah, when you just to simply just turn that off real quick, you feel me? When you in the store.
No, but that wasn't that his issue in the movie. He kept kept fucking up.
In the first one,
yeah.
But in the second one, he was G.
That second one trash. That shit
Second
came
one
out in what?
trash, boy.
Hey yo.
That shit came out 2015.
Nah.
Okay, good. Oh, I bet. I thought you was talking about like the.
The newest Fantastic
Yeah. Nah. Oh, I bet.
Surfer is the
Yeah. I know
It's
you're
the
talking
second.
about.
It's the second one to the first.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Word. Cause they had to be able to really control this shit.
Oh no, I was just pretending to be shocked that there was another movie.
Oh, I thought.
So I was like, wait, hold on.
I'm about to say.
Oh my god. Stop.
So, how 2022 been treating y'all?
Shit.
It's been a little wonky, but you feel me? But
A little wonky. How y'all feel about social media for real?
Shit.
I ain't
Like-
even cap to you. I wouldn't last long.
Like
with
an
social media.
honest review. Like, how do you really feel about it? Because really, I don't think it's nothing wrong with it for real. I just think
Yeah,
it's
I'm
all
about to say
about
nothing
what you
wrong
do
with
with
it.
it.
Wrong with
Because
it.
I
Make
come
the best
across
of it.
mad stuff on the
Bro,
internet.
I ain't
And
gonna
like,
lie, I see the same people post every day.
I watch the
That's-
same people.
Exact. That shit
I watch
Yeah.
the same-
Mm-hmm.
I be like, yo, like I need something else to do. But I guess that's what happens when you sit around all day.
yeah,
Yeah.
I feel what
think
you're saying.
Social media is very informative, depending on what content you're looking at. My favorite social media is Twitter, because I like to see. Shut the fuck up. I like to see everybody's point of views, because like somebody will tweet a topic and then you just see different perspectives from everybody. It just be people across the world. So I definitely think that it's fun to read. It's fun to see everybody's perspectives. Yeah. So I think it's a cool way to learn. You just gotta decipher what's real, what's fake, decipher what's truthful, what's not, and realize that certain aspects of social media is really a facade. People only post their wins. People don't post their losses. So you
Yeah.
gotta-
Don't take that social media stuff too seriously.
Yeah.
Is YouTube social media?
Nah, I think that's just regular
I
media.
Think, yeah, I think that's a media platform.
It's only called social because we could interact. I mean, because
Yeah,
the
the
comment
comments.
section, but who the fuck pops on
That's
YouTube
like saying
to
World
chat?
Star Hip Hop
Sometimes
is the
people
social
go,
media.
You're
It's
more
like-
so
remind me of the way
They be
YouTube-
communicating
Yeah, the way
through
YouTube
video.
is now, you could.
Yeah, I know you can
You
talk
have
to
like
somebody.
I think you have like a little story
Well,
on YouTube now.
But why would
I'll
you
say
want to
this.
go hit somebody on the tube? But like, you can
I
just
ain't
go in
gonna
the
lie,
DM.
it's me back on Instagram.
That's
Nah,
max
okay.
though.
Like that.
Like, you go. Nigga got his notifications on for
is more
YouTube.
direct because you under a certain video about a certain subject, like under a Janet Jackson video, motherfuckers talking about Janet Jackson. But Twitter, you could just talk about anything. Like
You think YouTube better than Google?
Yeah.
what?
You think so?
YouTube better than Google.
Is
It's
it?
the same company.
But I'm saying like but I'm saying the way the search engines work, cause Google leads you to YouTube depending on what you're looking for.
Well, anything. You
Well,
search,
anything,
anything
for real.
you
They always
search.
got
Yeah,
that
that's what I'm
YouTube
saying.
link.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like, so
I
if
think
YouTube
is
be like the
good for
best.
visual learners.
That-
But people who like to read up on stuff, I think Google is good for them. Me, I'm a visual learner. Well, I would say I both. But I more so lean towards YouTube. So I think YouTube is better than Google, and it has a better audience than Google. Cause people don't like to read shit no more.
Word.
We gonna keep it a bean. Our
Yeah.
generations don't.
I was about to ask
You
y'all.
got some people like Zaya who still reads up on shit. Shout out to Zaya. But
Good looking.
everybody else, people don't like to read shit. People just like to watch it and stuff like that.
Yeah, I was about to ask y'all how much information y'all get from social media versus like reading a book or like searching some up on the internet and reading an article.
That's what I'm
So
saying.
this is what I do. If I see some shit, my bad. If I see some shit on Twitter, I'll read it, read the comments, but then I'll go back and I'll fact check the shit that I read because people say anything
Mm-hmm.
on Twitter. So I'll take a comment, look it up, see how true it is, what's more to it, stuff like that. So that's how I really decipher
Yeah.
what's
Nah,
real.
that's real shit. I be on Instagram. I see something on academics, and then
Oh.
I go on YouTube. Watch the whole video on it.
Decipher, right?
You know what I'm saying?
Decipher,
That's
right?
how I get
Oh, I got a good question. So when y'all hop on YouTube, like, what do y'all search up the most?
Oh shit.
Oh man.
Goddamn.
DDG? That's that music group?
Nah, some
I
nigga
sound
that.
like an old head, my bad.
It's a YouTuber. He a YouTuber, and like
You became
I ain't
a
gonna say
musician.
I just watched.
I'm about to say, he a musician, right?
Yeah,
Oh, I said
he
it was
is
a band,
now.
my bad.
Like I watch all like the people that be around him. That shit entertaining. I ain't gonna lie.
Now, when he was in college, he was funny as hell. I ain't gonna lie. That's when I was watching DDG, when he was in
What
college.
you look up on YouTube?
What I look up on
Most,
YouTube
yeah,
the
what's
most?
what's
Straight basketball. That's it.
basketball?
If you want to talk basketball, we can
Me?
do that.
I ain't
ain't
even
gonna
gonna
lie.
cap to you.
You be
looking
searching
up
up.
ASMR.
Yeah.
I like watching that shit.
Yo, my little
Shit, I be
sister's
searching up
watching-
anything.
What is that?
Like where people like,
Talking hella close to the mic and shit.
Yeah.
What is it? For what?
I like that shit, but
Why
nah,
you
my
looking at
shit.
your ear?
My
Supposedly
shit, my
that shit got
be the
some
one-
type of healing
It's called
energy towards it.
Auto. It's called auto sensory. Some blah blah blah. Yeah, that. It's supposed to give you tingles.
Giving niggas dopamine rushes.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm looking
It
at this shit
activates
on
your
my
neurotransmitters.
Yeah, that's
No,
what I'm
I'm
saying.
saying-
That shit.
But, I watch ASMR, but I like the Ice Chewing ones. I like hearing that.
Yeah,
crunch.
Briz a funny character.
She like hearing
Cause I
people
eat ice
talk.
too, so I be sitting there with my phone. I be munching with them and shit. Yo, what?
Funny as hell.
Relaxing.
no, my sisters be watching the ones like where they be eating like the.
And I don't
They
even
got
remember how I
noodles,
got
all
into
that.
it.
Mhm. They be eating mad food.
Yeah.
They be-
Zaya, what you look up on? Well, what's the most? I know you do a lot of research.
Shit, nah, I be
What's-
looking up anything, like a lot of shit. Anything that catch my eye, I might look up. One of the things I used to catch myself like on nighttime, you know, when you just on YouTube and you see the motherfuckers that's in the middle of nowhere and they start building pools
Mhm.
and shit,
Mm-hmm.
and then I skip forward the video to 16 minutes and the whole pool already filled and they look the same. I be like,
Yo, where they
what the
from?
fuck? That's what I'm saying. So I used to
They
go in
be
the
building
comments.
pools from scratch?
Like,
Bro,
they'll
that shit
go
be
dig a
bullshit.
hole and
I don't know
they'll,
what
like,
that shit
put
be.
the make some concrete. and
I'm pretty
shit.
sure it's a fast forwarded video. They just edited
Nah,
it.
Nah.
but it'll be like, so let's say they'll start from like Hollywood backyard, and then you fast forward to the end of the video, the whole fucking pool is like this shed. And niggas got a bathroom in the pool, and whole extra bullshit, a ladder, a slip and slide. Like, you be like, what the fuck?
Camera probably faced this way. Next thing you know, that shit turned this way.
Speaking of
They
that,
be
though,
tweaking.
like, yo, for like a week straight, I was watching the video.
Yeah, that shit
I
is
ain't
a
come
little.
across that side of YouTube.
Then I don't know if it's still popping like
Yeah, I
that,
done
but
went to all sides of
shit.
YouTube, yo, pause.
Oh, I used to watch a lot of astrology too. I still do here and there when I'm bored. I'm pretty into like astrology, like
where there's a lady on the
planets and all that
there's
shit.
a lady on YouTube you could subscribe to named Lavette. She talk a lot about the astrology and shit, but she break it down like real deep. Yeah, and she be using this app called some shit, not even an app. It's a website. I forget the
I feel
website
like I know what you
name,
about to say.
but you could look at the whole, show you the whole astros and
Word.
all
I
the
got that app on my
constellations
phone.
together
It's
and
actually
shit
pretty
too.
cool, too.
Wait, what? Not that app you talking about. I know the app you talking about, but it's a different app that's on the
Oh, the
computer
actual-
that show you like something else. Yeah, word.
Jamal, what you be into on YouTube?
Shit. 85 South
What's that?
and Carlos Miller and DC on flying them.
Oh,
Yeah. And shit. I be watching them basketball highlights. Yeah.
sorry, that website is it CoStar? That website?
Cold Star?
CoStar?
CoStar. That's the app on the phone, I think. I mean, you could
Yeah,
try.
it
You
is on
could.
the phone,
I mean, it's on the computer too. You could try it. It might look the same, if not better. I forget. I had to go back to one of her videos and look at it because
Get on this
I don't
nigga,
really be.
Yeah, Ty's just a funny nigga, bro.
Wait, yo, when I say he's lurking.
Taj, what you do?
He's
I
lurking.
didn't do
I
nothing.
don't really be. What's the name into the astrology like that? I want to though.
Nigga trying to
Yeah,
jail.
what? Being
Trying to
into
get on this
astrology?
nigga.
Oh yeah, I want to get into it more, like way more. I want to like really get the hidden information about it.
Yo, y'all want to know what I seen on?
What?
I seen on Twitter. This girl posted. She was like, "It's about to get real biblical, whatever."
Talking.
But she posted what angels look like biblically, and bro, it don't even look like angels. Like,
I know what you're talking about. That shit been going viral.
Flappy wings and
yo, see, that's why I'm talking about social media, bro. So it's crazy because look, yo, social media, but social media, like depending on, I don't want to say community, but whatever, depending on whatever side of whatever platform you're using. So let's say if you be on Twitter and you were into hair products, and all your timeline be full of hair products, then nothing but hair shit will be going like trending and viral on your Twitter, and you'll just see constantly stuff about hair. So now in your everyday life, you know, it's a lot of like, there's a lot of politics going on about hair and shit like that, because that's all you tuned into. So like, for example, on Twitter and shit, when you follow people that's into like philosophies and religion and all that type of shit, it be shit like that going viral. And right now on my Twitter, niggas keep talking about what angels look like in the Bible. And I'm like, where's this, like, where did this trend come from? And I be asking myself, like, how does this shit go viral? Like, who be the nigga to tweet certain shit out to make shit go viral? But now I'm thinking it just be regular people, because I think I was talking to you yesterday, and I was saying I remember when that random nigga posted Blueface on Twitter a couple years ago, and ever since that day, that nigga Blueface been popping, or he got known. And it was a regular nigga who just took his video off of YouTube and made that shit into a parody. Like, people was just laughing at that shit. And then that nigga got big. So the same shit with the angel thing. I've been seeing mad people talk about this, what angels look like in the Bible. And there'll be like a big ass feather with like 30 eyes on that shit all over the arm and shit like that. And then, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, shit like that. Yeah. So, I'm wondering, like, what the fuck is
that's what Zaya was
the
saying.
motive behind that shit?
It's just like, shit crazy. I don't know what's gonna play.
But that's it right there.
It's just something that says what it's describing it. But it,
when you say angel, you mean like,
yeah, let's talk about that. What do you think an angel even is?
Yeah.
Nah, the angels that's supposed to be. That's,
you know, the angels in heaven type of.
Yeah.
Angel.
What do you think they are?
Don't they say when we die we become angels and shit like
So I'm saying, what do you think an angel is?
So
You think it got anything to do with the word angle?
But keep in mind that Lucifer was an angel too. Keep that in mind.
He's just an evil angel.
Well,
He's
let's
a
talk
fallen
about
angel.
Let's talk about evil too. What is evil? Because the evil backwards is live, or it's scrambled around is live. So, oh yeah, backwards. So,
some people who allegedly do evil don't think they do.
That's what I'm saying.
And God backwards is dog. So
what you trying to say?
Yeah.
I'm saying let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about, you know what I'm saying?
It's fucking my head up right now.
Yeah.
And you ever heard of the dog star? You ever heard of the dog star?
So you trying to say when we come angel, be like one of them stars in the sky?
No,
like
what I'm asking is, what do you think an angel is? Like, let's talk about what we think these words mean.
From my perspective, like, what I grew up knowing what an angel is like them little niggas with the halo on top.
Little nigga, have you ever seen that before?
Have I ever seen an angel before?
Yeah, in your life, like of real, like in your reality,
That's
nothing on TV.
Alright, say what you gotta say.
Can I say something? So, since you brought up that, what, like paranormal shit?
We're gonna talk about that, but we're gonna get into that.
That's
But
what I'm saying.
so like,
what's an angel?
yeah. So what do you think it is in your reality? Like, have you seen one yet, or all you know about angels are from what you've been heard?
Yeah, from what I've been hearing.
Word. That's what
So
I'm saying.
you never felt like it was another like energy in the room with you sometimes?
Like, on some real shit, the only type of energy I felt was like, what I used to say is like some evil shit. Like when I get mad type shit, like I really feel like a little demon
Okay.
tell me like in my ear, like
Word.
Like,
But you never seen nothing that look like what they prescribe an angel to be, right?
Nah.
Alright, so I'm saying like
that demon in your ear, angel shit, motherfucker. That's like that Sigmund Freud shit, motherfucker. that's
you.
Your conscience. Or your
So we're gonna get on all that.
subconscious.
We're gonna get on all that.
That's
So
the tip of the iceberg.
so do you
I remember
think-
all that shit from psychology. Stop playing me, cuz.
So do you think the word angel got anything to do with the word angle? You don't think so? So you think that they just make these words like they just?
I mean, every word was just made up. So
It was just made up.
every word, yeah, basically.
That's what
I
you
don't
think?
know about that one.
That's what you think.
Well, define made up. What you mean? Because the English language is a colonizer language.
That's what you think too.
What? English?
Because if we wasn't speaking English, what the fuck else would we be speaking right now?
You wouldn't know. Because you were brought up with
But why do you say it's a colonizer's language?
It's English.
Because the British were speaking it? That's what you're saying?
But how do...
So what were the niggas already in America speaking? But if the British and white people are the newest beings here on Earth, how could that be their language? If niggas already been here.
Nah, but it makes sense though.
He be dropping knowledge.
I've been lost. Like, you
These
lost
are
me at
been
the first part.
So wait,
Yeah, stop popping
My
I
fault.
truthfully just don't think that English is the original language, because you still got people in tribes that don't even speak English. They communicate.
Nah, no, but that's because that's over where they at. Like, you got to remember too, America is considered the new world.
True.
So, like I was saying, like, do you think these words mean the same thing? Because when you go into the etymology of the word to find out what the word mean, like what it really means, then that explains a lot. So what I'm saying is, from my point of view, I know that they not making these words for no reason. So, for example, like,
These are about like Latin root shit, like maybe like, oh, this
yeah,
is
but I'm
Latin
saying
root.
also how, what is it? I forget the name of the word, but you know how we learned in English class, how when there's a word and you can make another word out of anagram.
Yeah.
Anagrams. Certain words are anagrams for other words. So I'm saying angel and angle are anagrams. And an angle is, we know what an angle is. So I'm saying,
I see
what
you're
would
saying.
an
So you're saying
angle
if
have
it's
to
still
do
the
with an
same letters
angel?
together,
What would an angle have to do with an angel
I
is what
got
I'm
you,
saying.
You
Like,
he's
the
saying
dimensions,
we using the same
and
letters, but it's
I feel like it has to do with the
Yeah.
dimension that where you live in.
with the shits flipped around.
And what would God have to do with a dog? And dog is man's best friend. So what is God?
Smart.
So what is God? Man's best friend. And what is man? God on earth. So I'm saying all these words connect. They all correlate. You know what I'm saying? So,
That's crazy.
Word.
but paranormal activity stuff,
Do you believe in paranormal activity?
not paranormal. I don't think you need to be paranoid about it, but there are things in the unknowing. There are things like
Yeah.
the hills have, not the hills have eyes, because that shit wasn't even about a hill having eyes. Like I thought it was until I saw the movie.
But paranormal activity is about like
Yeah, there's other
spirits
energy.
and
It's all
the-
energy though. It's all energy though.
Yeah.
It's only energy. So there's other stuff out here, but I don't like.
I used to watch all them paranormal activity shows, Ghost Hunters, Ghost Whisperer. Them used to all be my shit. I used to be interested in that shit.
Mm.
I don't really watch no more, but I do believe in, paranormal activity.
Only scary movie I used to watch was Final Destination.
You think your
Ooh,
how you feel
That's a
about
good movie.
how you feel about the birthdays?
what about them? Like,
How do you
people
feel
reading
about
on
astrology?
surface level.
How do you feel about astrology?
I think that astrology is interesting to look into, just to spark conversation. But nowadays, people be like, "Oh, what's your sign? Oh, you an Aries? Ooh, ooh."
but yeah, I was
Everybody, my fault. No, not against you, even though y'all dickheads is crazy. But I just feel like you really can't base. When it comes to personality, you can't say, "Oh, he's an Aries. I can't fuck with him," because it's an Aries. He's cool. So it's like I can't be like, "Oh, I can't fuck with him," because my mom's an Aries and she be wilding out. It's just like, that shit is all generalized. I feel like that shit is all to spark
So
conversation. But then again, I might not know. It may be people who know astrology on a deeper level, like all them tarot cards and stuff. They may know something. They may have a higher knowledge on that shit. Just to me, as far as personality goes, I mean, astrology shit, I don't know.
how you feel about it, Noop?
I feel about it. Look, I really.
All right.
you don't know where to start with it.
How you feel about it,
Yeah, I really
Taj?
don't know what's
I'm
wrong
gonna get
with
back
it.
to you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get back to you on that.
I think it's crazy how, like, you can search it up. Like, I searched it up a few times, and every time I search it up, I find something that connects with me. But as far as everything else, I don't really, like, look into it like that. I don't look into no other things.
Yeah, I
but
feel
my
you.
own.
Yeah.
It's all people making it into like a new religion.
Yeah.
It's real, for without a doubt. It's real, but it's just the way that it is on social media. Because people just know, like with social media, you can make anything what it is not, and you can just show the true sides of all different things too. So and certain things, like they make just making religions out of shit. Like it's becoming trends for real.
And they generalize a lot of things too, because the people that really know about astrology, that know like more than the average person, they know like a lot of the stuff that they be saying about certain signs to generalize people is not.
I think
like,
and it's not even just people. It's not even just about people, because once you really learn about astrology, you can foresee events and everything happen in the world. Like there's a lady I follow on the gram, and she honestly be coming out with certain things that's supposed to happen based off of the certain sign that it is right now, and based off of any other information that she come across on the platforms that's happening. So she'll bring a whole bunch of different, you know what I'm saying, screenshots together, whatever information, and be like, this is in this and this, that, and the third, and you should see more of this coming and this, that, and the third, and this shit happen. So you don't gotta just use it to look at, oh, this nigga is a fucking Taurus and he acts like this, or she's a Scorpio and she moving like that. Like, yeah, that's true, but that's because whatever sign you are, we all born under the same calendar loop, under the same thing. So obviously we all gonna have the same tendencies. It's just I feel like whenever you were born during the months, then those people are gonna have the same type of traits, but that don't make them the same type of person. Like I came across a nigga in Cali from his peoples who had the same exact birthday as me, and I knew he was a Gemini, but we don't move the same, only in the little details that you can tell. Like the other day or a couple weeks ago, I was chilling in the shed with Hollywood and Nuke, and I had called my peoples and told them I was considering sliding. I'm like, I'm gonna let you know when I'm outside. Nuke was like, that nigga ain't sliding. He told him he'll let him know when he outside. He was like, and my other people be doing that too, and he a Gemini too, and this, that, and the third. So it's like little details that you catch, but the overall, you know what I'm saying, how a person move, you wouldn't necessarily just tell like, oh, he a Taurus because he be doing that. Like we all do that. It's just the little surface level, not surface level, but the little minor things.
It's like the subconscious things that we be doing.
I think that.
I feel like you realize like that type of stuff, like when you really get to know a person too.
Yeah.
Like,
true.
When I peeped that, like I promise you, I would have never peeped that little detail if I didn't know you.
Word.
Like, you feel me? So it was like
that's true.
It can go that way too. So
yeah. I also feel like different people bring out different sides of people out of them. You feel me?
That's a fact.
Yeah, because we all mesh different together.
I think the stuff that we see on social media, like how I think Zayu said it, it's just a trend now. People all of a sudden want to hop into astrology, have little tarot cards and all of that shit. I feel like the people who are really into astrology and really know what they're doing are the people we don't know about. It's the people that's underground. You really gotta seek them out. Because I guarantee you, they looking at the shit on social media like that's some bullshit. Like they don't really know the real. You feel me? Like all of a sudden now everybody want to be tarot readers. Or all of a sudden you know what a Pisces act like, this and that. So that's what I'm saying. I definitely think it's a trend. And don't get me wrong, I follow them pages because I like to read it. I like to see. Oh,
you
this
can
what you
still
think
learn
I am.
info
And sometimes
from
I
this.
read the shit and I'm like, that ain't me. Like it's all fucking general. And you'll have some of the people that comment on it be like, oh, if it doesn't apply to you, then you know, disregard it. And it's like, nah, because you're trying to say that's what we act like and we don't. So it's like you don't really know the real. Like what's them thing the people that be using a little crystal ball thing and shit like that.
Yeah.
Like people used to think that shit was a facade, but I feel like, you know, when it comes to astrology and shit, I feel like maybe them motherfuckers might have been onto something the whole time. Like
people do know stuff. Some of it is a scam. Shit like
yes, it depends.
When niggas be like 444 333.
Oh, those the angel numbers.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Angel numbers, angles.
Because I ain't gonna lie, when we was in North Carolina,
like, you feel what I'm saying? Like
we seen 111. Niggas looked it up and it just meant new beginnings and everything. And it's like ever since like 2022 started.
And the night before that, it was a new beginning too.
Yeah.
Like the night before was a profound night, and but so 2020 came in, and now since 2020 already passed, it's mad stuff being thrown around. Like you can find anything you want to find. You think that got something to do with 2020 vision? How just as soon as 2020 came, mad stuff just start happening.
Gotta say with clear our view.
Yeah.
I'm saying all this stuff is a script.
I don't know if you call
You feel like you've been noticing more stuff?
Hell yeah.
Since 2020 happened.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah. Like I could say that.
Mm-hmm. That's what it's
Yeah.
Like you see stuff,
Mad shit
stuff
happen.
in your growing up process, but like I ain't gonna me myself personally, hell of shit.
It was
Like,
so
I
many
see shit
disasters.
every day.
You lost celebrities that you would never think that you would freaking lose.
Mhm.
You feel me? It's like.
Remember that shit you
definitely.
was saying with Kobe, how like the COVID shit?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
when Kobe died, the world had stopped for like a couple seconds.
Yeah, and I remember exactly where I was when that happened, and it's just like shit like that make you think like, yo.
I remember.
Was his death bigger than 9/11?
How-
You see
Oh.
niggas about to say hell
Nah,
yeah.
before you
To me,
Nah, what was you about to
to
say?
me, like to me,
Word.
to me,
You
yeah, to me,
switch
yeah.
it. What was the
Nah,
first
I was
thing
gonna say
about to come out
hell
your mouth?
yeah. I was gonna say hell yeah because
Okay.
for me,
Controversial.
I don't really remember 9/11. You feel me?
Yeah.
And now that I know about it, I heard that like they I'm not about to get into that.
Yeah,
I
that
heard
shit was
some
bullshit.
I heard really some bullshit.
They forced me to know about 9/11.
yeah,
I
you
wouldn't
feel me?
if I was just coming up without. I would. Just
It wouldn't
never
be
known
as big to you
Yeah,
as it
like,
is.
I
They
wouldn't-
constantly
I wouldn't-
told you
and,
every
like,
year in
the fact
school.
that people not like still like
But
doing,
you
like the little memorial thing. It's like, yeah, I get it, but it's like we're gonna do this in like 2022. Like
nah, they gonna do the same thing with Kobe though, because Kobe
oh, yeah,
dying
but that's
brought in
different, though, 'cause
COVID.
It's like Kobe
Yeah.
was big, not just for the NBA, but like for like global.
that.
It's either in Latin or Hebrew. Kobe name means COVID.
And he got buried in
At Corona Valley. Yeah, that
Yeah.
Kobe dying was a sacrifice, a ritual for this.
Lord.
That's what I'm saying.
And,
This is a
and Cali.
script. This is like the Truman Show. This is all the game that we living
So
in.
you saying
It's
my
not real life. Even think about look what we doing right now.
Hell yeah.
It's not real life.
Honestly, bro, I never seen nobody die
It's
in a
like
helicopter
something
like that.
Nah, no. What really fucked me up is
And
like the
they-
fact that
and they
LeBron passed Kobe
And then the
scoring
next
in-
day
The
he
night
died.
before.
in Philadelphia.
Where
Not
Kobe
even
from?
He's
Where
from
Kobe
Philly.
from?
He's from Philly.
Exactly.
He passed up
And remember, Meek Mill got initiated into Rock Nation that same day too, in Philly.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And whatchamacallit?
Not Rock- was it Rock
And then not even
Nation? It
24
was,
hours
it was.
later, Kobe died.
Exactly. And then remember they said that they told the pilot don't take that route and all that too.
because it was foggy.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was all. And remember the cartoon shows that had Kobe dying already? Yeah, it was a sacrifice. It was a ritual right? For this right here that we in right now.
Yeah.
That's like the I don't know if y'all listen to Biggie or not, but remember way before 9/11 happened, Biggie in one of his songs was
Yeah,
like, "Oh,
yeah.
about to bomb the Twin Towers." Da, da, da.
But I think
That's because someone really tried to do that back
Yeah.
in the 90s too.
But they knew. they knew that it was gonna happen again though. That's what he was talking about. He was talking
And then
about
what about the Simpsons shit? How the Simpsons?
Yeah. Same with Jeffrey Epstein. He had a
No,
picture of
supposedly
George
they
Bush.
No,
predicted
same
Yeah.
with
the
Lilo and
Super Bowl.
Stitch too.
Uh-huh.
Lilo and Stitch. That's why they switched it.
Supposedly they predicted the
Somebody
Super
phone
Bowl.
call.
Which one?
Oh yeah, they predict the Super Bowl every year
Yeah.
apparently.
hmm And
Somebody
you know,
phone Barbara and I hit.
whenever Alabama don't go to the national championship, Tom Brady don't win the Super Bowl. And whenever Alabama does win the chip, no, but there's some type of like the gematria and the numbers and everything. There's a link
Because
between
everything is numbers.
Yeah, there's a deeper
Yeah.
meaning between all that shit.
Y'all know about Vortex Math?
Nah, what's that?
Gotta get into it. You would know about Nikola Tesla, right? The scientist from way back. Damn.
Nah, I don't
That's who. What's
He-
this nigga right now? Say what you gonna say.
Elon Musk.
Yeah, Elon
That's
Musk.
the
Yeah,
nigga that he trying to be
he
like.
named the whole company after him.
Oh, okay.
But yeah,
That's nigga.
y'all gotta just look
I'm
into.
gonna be honest with you. I don't know. For some reason, I like Elon Musk, and I don't know if it's cause like just his work ethic.
You
his
think he a real
business
person?
ethic. Elon Musk?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
No, because some people think he not a real person.
What they think he AI or something? Artificial.
They think he like a Mark Zuckerberg type of nigga. Like, you know how some niggas say that he not real either.
Word?
Yeah.
Where y'all be
I
hear
heard-
that
I
side of
heard that
social
shit.
media.
I never heard.
I heard that
Bruh.
shit before, but I thought nigga was just trolling.
You ain't even gotta really hear shit. You just gotta look at
Yeah.
shit. That nigga looks like a.
That never came up on my feed because you got
Yeah, nigga don't look like he got nothing in him, keeping him going.
So y'all think everybody on this earth that's human is 100% human?
Yeah, I'm 100%
No, I'm saying like you, but I'm saying like,
And
do y'all think everybody that's here on Earth with us is 100% human?
And think about the word human. What human means.
Like,
Hue, you know what hue means. Person of.
Y'all even gotta
You know what I'm
like,
saying?
if y'all know the
They
history
get deep
about
into the
shit, Neanderthals and Homo sapiens and all of that shit real. Like, the way we are now is not how we was like thousands of years ago. That's what.
Exactly.
That picture I had mentioned before, when you got the little creature coming out of the water.
Not even that.
Not even that.
Just in
it's
general.
just different beings. Like it wasn't like, you know how everybody is like human, like Homo sapien now.
Right.
It wasn't like that before.
You never read those books in elementary school,
when
amphibians and shit.
Yeah,
they, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, but it's not necessarily just like evolution. It's just the fact that there's different type of species out here. You feel me?
Yeah, I mean, I know that because like you never seen the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah.
You feel me? So
Like y'all know what a Neanderthal is, right? Caveman type shit. Yeah.
Didn't people go to the bottom of the ocean?
No,
Hell nah.
I've never been to the bottom of the ocean.
Nah, bro, they never did that shit.
No one knows
bro.
how deep the ocean is. For real, for real. There's probably some shit bigger than Jersey itself down there. You know what I mean? I don't even know.
There's whole cities down there, man.
There's
Isn't it where like they got like little like 3 tornadoes in the bottom of it?
Nah. I was
They
gonna
got
say Mariana Trench,
tornadoes
but
underwater.
that's the deepest part of the ocean.
I don't know.
No,
So
underwater
we
is
could- how deep
really
the
a
ocean
whole. You know, there's water underwater, like
There's
like
could
it's
be water
whole.
under the sand too.
Yeah, it's a whole nother
But
like
it's actually
realm.
under
That's where we
under
come
the sea
from,
floor
water.
is actually the mantle, lava, and all that shit.
So y'all tune into superhero movies, right?
Somewhat.
So like Aquaman and all that shit. Y'all think some of that shit like not real verbatim, but like metaphorically.
Talking about Atlantis?
Yeah, like and like
That
Wonder
shit
Woman,
make
how
the
she's
airbender
from
and
Amazon,
shit.
like shit like that. You don't think so?
I really thought
Nah, I
Atlantis
think
was real.
like, cause you got sharks
think
and
mermaids
shit.
are real.
Like, how you gonna fight sharks?
Isn't Atlantis one of like the
yeah,
fallen empires or something?
It's a
That's a real
what's the
place.
name? Underwater now.
Yeah, that. I thought you meant like niggas
That's what I'm saying.
actually under there and shit.
Yeah,
But
there's
I'm
still
saying
stuff
like they
living
got that idea
underwater.
from somewhere. So I'm saying like, do you think that like,
Bro,
motherfucker-
I do not think. I think like that shit probably
like that.
sunk.
Nah, but be real though, because think about how
You
we
say you
born
think it's
though.
sunk?
Think about how we
You say
born.
you think it's sunk?
Yeah, it sunk down there, but it was like a
Because
something
look,
on the land before.
Because you can find pictures on the internet and everything of actual like images of cities below ground, like you said, that got flooded over and shit, and they're still built like Edison and shit. They're just underwater.
Yeah.
So and like you said, think about how we're born in the womb underwater, and then we come out.
I
So
don't know about people though. Like,
and on top of that,
But people live underwater?
we have reptilian
We
DNA.
do.
I mean, that's all that you have to research on your own, though. You gotta do
Yeah.
like, do your own research on it. Don't just take my word for shit or our word for it. Do it on your own, so you
Yeah.
can figure out. Because then once you figure out about all the shit they be coming out with, Gatorade and shit like that, you start to connect the dots.
Yeah.
And figure out and see how a little something so simple. How when we fucking ashy, our hands look like alligator skin and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Just little shit, but there's a reason for everything. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest, we're not even fucking alive for real. We're considered dead. Like, according...
Mitochondria, DNA, RNA, all that shit. There used to be little tiny particles that you couldn't even...
No, think about that though. Adam
Yeah,
and
talk about
Adam from the
Alright, so look, let me get back to what I was saying real fast. Alright,
No,
according
shit.
to the CESTI, I think it's the CESTI, it's CESTIKV Act, we're considered dead. So basically, you ever when you go to court, you get summoned to go to court as if you're a ghost. And we, according to that act of 18, I forget what year it was, but we haven't. We have to claim back. We have to claim back our identity. So our name. Remember, I was telling you about this before. Just that's our straw man. Our name isn't our actual name. That's just our straw man. That's just the name that our parents gave us for us to be legal slaves to the government. Yeah, because America went into debt in 1867 or one of those years. They went into debt, and then they made Washington D.C., Maryland, and Virginia gave the government the government this land. So you know what I'm saying, and they use us as collateral. We're their their bonds, basically. You know what I'm saying? This how they get paid from us paying taxes and everything like that. So we're their chattel. So that's why a lot of the Moors, if you ever hear about Moors, they get deep into reclaiming their identity and not getting licenses and not paying taxes. I mean, a lot of them go to prison and shit because they don't be doing it properly or whatever. But yeah, like, we aren't considered to be alive here. That's why our names is in all capital letters on everything, our birth certificate, our social security number, all of that shit. That's when you start looking at, once you start looking at other information for real, like, it start to make sense. Like, life will just start, shit be moving crazy, and you be like, man, this shit's not real, for real, for real. Like, me and him was talking about, niggas was like, this is the lowest realm, for real, like the lowest of the lowest.
I was just
like,
about to ask y'all, like, how y'all view Earth, you feel me, like, and how do y'all view heaven and hell? Like, y'all think it's a mindset, or y'all think it's a place that our spirit could reach, type shit?
Honestly, yo, I don't know, man.
Yeah, this shit is hell, that's why.
I don't know, man.
This shit is...
I don't know, man.
I ain't gonna lie, like,
exactly.
to be honest, recently, like, a few weeks ago, well, I just stopped believing, like, that little God shit, because, like, unfortunately, my man's had passed away, so I'm like, I was thinking, like, some tragedy like that would happen to my man's on the basketball court. Like, why would you let that happen? God was, like, involved.
Because in
you can't even blame God.
Nah, you can't, because look, in mythologies, God is considered Yaldabaoth, and that's the demiurge, and he created this with his 7 archons, or his 9 archons, and they created this to feed off of us. You ever saw the movie, what is it, not Clash of the Titans, but one of the movies, and the gods was like, why are we dying? And they were like, the Titans stopped praying to us. We're the Titans, remembering the Titans, Clash of the Titans, Teen Titans.
But you gotta remember, it's also human error too.
It is human error. That's why this is hell. Humans itself is fucked up. When you think about humans themselves, we fucked up in general. Think about what you have to do to have a moral mind. You have to think straight. You can't just let your mind, like, you have to put your mind into a certain aspect for you to even want to do the right thing. Or the right thing is what you view something as the right thing to do. Because if someone break into your crib and steal all your shit and beat the shit out your grandparents and all and take their bread, who's to say that they were wrong if they had to do that to survive? That's what I'm saying. That's why whatever situation happened to me, I can't be mad because I don't know them niggas' situation. I just could be mad at myself because I allowed myself to be vulnerable to something like that. That's it. So when you really think about it, there's no such thing as good or bad. Like, none of that shit is true. Yeah. Everything goes down here. That's why this is hell. And we were just talking about yesterday, when you think about it, the Egyptians found out about insects. And when they found out about insects, that's when they started burying people. Why would they do that? Why would you start burying people when you found out about insects? See, because before, them niggas was getting mummified and they were burning people in a different manner. But then they started a whole nother ritual when they knew about insects. So really, it seemed like insects are the real, or are gatekeepers of this shit that we got going on. Nobody like insects. Everybody's scared of insects. You see a little ass bug and niggas start tweaking.
Yeah.
And who's to say? I saw some lady on my Twitter say before, how do we know what insects can do to our body or our soul when we get buried? Who's to? They do. Yeah. You under there? Insects are in here right now. They live anywhere around wood. They just didn't pop out yet, but they everywhere.
So being at my mom's
oh shit, so that's even better.
My mom, both my parents is morticians, so
that's
we made to get all gory and shit. So like you saying, insects do eat our body, especially when we decompose and all that shit.
Exactly.
We food to them. Mm-hmm. However, how you can preserve that is if you get a closed casket that's sealed all around. When you get buried, you know, nothing could get in, nothing could get out. But basically what you're saying, yeah, insects eat our bodies.
Yeah.
That's why we decompose. Like, that's why when you fucking you exhume a body and that shit is all bones, it's because they got maggots in there, all that shit. Motherfuckers eating our body, but we food to them.
We've been seeing that shit since middle school when the deer get hit on the side of the road and we watch the deer face get eaten off as we going to school. Niggas be like, damn. And then the next 2 days, the deer gone. No more deer. And they didn't pick that shit up. That shit just gone. No bones, no nothing. Just, yeah.
That's nature.
Just the nature. This shit is hell, bro. Think about you being a gazelle, bro, and you just trying to get some water, and a fucking cheetah come and bite your whole ass off your body. Like, and you didn't do shit. That's nature. You got it.
Nigga only been living for 2 months.
Yeah, and a big ass grown ass cheetah that been living for 30 years already came and snatched your whole ass off your body, and now you crying and your family is watching you get eaten. Think about birds. If a mother can't teach, if
Now
a
you crying, now you dead.
like exactly, and if a bird, like a bird, when the mother trying to teach the kids how to fly, if the kids not catching the concept, it's cage. They throw you out the nest.
Oh yeah, no doubt. That's why you got runs to the pack when they see that
Like,
you ain't. It's like with dogs or any mother.
That's what I'm
you
saying, though.
If they kid, if the kid
Yeah.
they suckling into them right away, or if they the runt, they too small, whatever the case may be. They be like, oh, gotta go.
This
That's why you got a lot of rescues, cause motherfuckers be
This
running.
shit hell, bro. This shit is not as fun as we make it seem. It's not as all sweet as we make it seem, but we make it what it is because we here for a reason. Think about it. I asked my sister the other day, I said, have you started asking yourself what you doing here yet? Like, have you got to that stage yet where you trying to understand what the fuck going on? She like, yeah, a little bit. Like, she's starting to realize, like, what the fuck going on. Like, when you really think about it, why are we here for real? And what else is there to do here?
I be having those
Like, and then think about, okay, we go to hell. What the fuck is Satan gonna do with us? Watch us burn while he's smoking a mal? What the fuck?
But
There's
that's
hella
how they
niggas
fucking
down there.
fucking you got shows like Supernatural.
That's what I'm saying. And
what
what is there to do in heaven that we can't do right here on earth? What the fuck? That shit gonna be lame. What are we gonna do up there? Like, let's really think about it. We can't drink no soda, can't drink no juice, can't smoke no weed, can't smoke no mal, can't get no punani, can't do shit up there. But wear a white robe and say, what's good, my brother? That shit ass. Niggas ain't gonna be eating no ribs, no chicken, no nothing. Performance, what we gonna do? Watch Michael Jackson all for the rest of our life? We got eternal life. Our soul never dies, energy never dies, just the flesh. Just like Jay Electronica said, they might could kill the flesh, but they could never ever kill me. The flesh is what dies. We controlling our body right now. We are not the body. That's why when you're off the psychedelics, if you look at yourself in the mirror too long, you start to really understand, like, I'm not real. Like, I'm an avatar. Like the movie Avatar. That's why we make 2K avatars. We're not real. That's why they allow us to put our face on that shit. We're not fucking real. That's why we have names to attach to the physical body while we're here. Nigga, this shit not real.
The spirit is real.
Think about what niggas can do with a basketball, Nuke. Niggas take a ball and can do hella shit with the ball. That's not like, that's video game shit that niggas doing in real life. This shit is not real. And when you think about it, I was just telling this nigga the other day, I said I could see how, if niggas is really from the Astros, I said I could see how my ass fell and fell in love with Earth. When you think about it, damn, they got black women down here.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. You can see how. So when you look at something as a black woman, then you can think about all the other shit that we get dopamine rushes for. Then you can see how niggas fell down here and came in love with this shit so much, and why we so dumbfounded into shit. It's the earthly material. It's the lowest realm, Malkuth, which is considered hell, on the Kabbalah, Tree of Life.
Yeah.
And that's in the Marvel movies. They be talking about all the 9 realms, like. Thor, when he fell from Asgard into Midgard, or that was considered Earth.
Yeah, they talk about that in God of War 2.
And that's us, nigga. We come from somewhere else and we're here right now dealing with a lesson. Yeah. That's why I always feel like everyone on Earth right now is here. We're all here at the same time, and we always be here at the same time. Like, this is just our time right now, remembering that we're here. Who's to say after we die and whatever, we're not gonna remember being on Earth again? Like, just like this, we just won't remember our past life. And even then, in mythologies, there's something called the Fountain of Forgetfulness. When niggas agree to come back here or whatever, we have to go through a fountain and drink from it, and we forget everything we did here, and that's when we come back. And even then, water. What does water have to do with... See what I'm talking about? The shit sound fun, but then when you think about Earth for real and what's really going on right now in life, how that shit not really that fun. Back? Because who's to say... Think about it. Think about in 70 years, you know what I'm saying, or 300 years from now, you being born, and niggas is like, it's like What Happened to Monday. I think that shit on Netflix. Or niggas just can't really do shit. You in the cars, cameras everywhere. They got cameras in your car making sure you don't smoke in your car, you don't do shit. You have no type of nothing. And that's what it's coming down to. You can't even really tweet or say what you want to say no more, for real. Like, you can do whatever the fuck you want to do, but then at the same time, we don't really have freedom of speech like that. And even think about it. We tell white people them niggas can't say nigga.
Yeah.
There's no freedom of speech, bro. How the fuck we telling somebody else what the fuck could come out their mouth?
I mean, technically, there is freedom of speech.
No.
I can say whatever
You can, just like white people can too. But let a
they
white
not
person.
bold enough to do that. That's on them.
That's what I'm saying though. They're scared. There's no freedom of speech. Just like us, we could do whatever we want to do, but why don't we?
So we have freedom of speech.
No. I mean, we don't have real freedom. We don't have no real freedom.
Fuck we could say national television.
Yeah.
National television without the shit.
Even on this right now, we don't have as much freedom of speech as we think, bro.
We think we got freedom of speech, but we still gotta tread lightly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. We don't have as much freedom as we really think. Physically as much. Like, you can have as much, I guess, mental freedom as you want, but physically and shit like that, you don't have that shit here on earth. Think about it. A nigga could be in prison for 50 years and be as free as he want in his mind, and he can actually be free in his own reality. But when you think about it physically, he cannot leave that prison physically and walk out without someone allowing him to. Like, that's how fucked up it is down here. It's all a mental game. So them niggas in prison that's doing all them years, they good because their mental is straight. They're mentally free, but physically they can't move how they would intend to. That's what I'm saying. This shit is all some bullshit. It's not as like and think about it. Think about what we have to do to even have a lit life or have a fine life and really be all the way comfortable and not worry about no bills or nothing. You gotta really work hard. And by the time you do that,
50,
like, what's
60.
the point? Like, what's the point? Exactly. This
over.
shit is a loop. It's like a time loop for real. Like, you have a kid, they have a kid, they have a kid, they have a kid. Like, what else does life really have to offer besides whatever you make it fun and your experience, whatever you're going through? Like, that's why at the end of the day, it's all about self. Like, it's just your
what
journey.
You make it.
Yeah, because this shit is not like how people be trying to make it seem. Oh, nature is this, nature is hell. That shit don't fuck with us like that. We wouldn't dare walk through the woods at nighttime without a flashlight or nothing. Why? Because some other shit that's not human like us is gonna fuck us over. And even then, a human will see your ass in the dark and try to do whatever to you at nighttime. So when you really think about it, it's like, yeah. So yeah, that's why it's like, niggas gotta know about certain shit so that you make your life better than niggas just feeling like life out to get you. Because it ain't out to get you. It's just how life go. Like karma, it's just life. Life is just fucked up in general, for real. Like, we learn from it, but like, and even mushrooms, that's something that life gave us to be able to know how fucked up life is. Like, you could take mushrooms and see like, this shit some bullshit for real. And the mushrooms is showing you that you in some bullshit. They letting us see life from their reality. Just like in Stranger Things, in the Upside Down world, that nigga was in the walls in the crib, but not in the walls. He was in the walls upside down. Like, yeah, as above, so below, as within, so without. Laws of correspondence. This shit is some bullshit.
Now I want to go back to, you made me think of something when you was like, oh, the flesh dies, but we, like, our energy is just. So it made me think, I don't know if y'all like into physics and shit. I took physics in high school, but I think it's Newton's laws. I'm not sure. Is energy can't be created or destroyed.
Yeah.
So then when you think about it, it's like, how do that apply to life? That mean that we just here, like, we just here. It's just
like,
exactly.
Everything is what it is, and it always will be.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's why we have to leave. You have
Can't destroy us.
You have to find a way to leave, or else you're gonna keep coming back. Just like in that movie Soul on Disney, they literally showed it. He's gonna have this type of archetype. He's gonna be this. He's gonna be mad. He's gonna have gluttony. They were just throwing archetypes on niggas and bringing them down here. Now one nigga was not trying to die or none of that shit. He was trying to stay on Earth.
I think I saw
like the shit. That's why all them other white people and shit, them niggas trying to leave underground bunkers, do whatever. That's why the Egyptians was trying to leave and all of that. It's not as sweet as they make it seem, bro. But it's dope though when you get to learn about it, when you get to see what's really going on in this earth. Yeah, shit.
What's your final thoughts on that?
So nigga fucked my head up.
Yeah, for real. I couldn't even say nothing.
Yeah, I'm just shaking my head. Like, this nigga said we dead. He, like, really,
I said you have to do the
Nah, you
research
just
for
gotta look
yourself.
into it.
Look at it for yourself.
You're right, but I'm just saying you had.
So if we dead, then what's the definition of alive? What's alive?
Being unplugged.
Evil. A lie. Like I said, live means evil.
Because in the Matrix, Neo wasn't alive until he got unplugged.
And think about when we go to sleep, we're dead. We don't know where we at.
When you go to sleep, you trust in your body to wake
Exactly. And if you don't have
And
an
niggas
alarm
be-
clock, you just wake up.
And
Just
niggas
wake
be in
up.
a whole nother reality through dreams and everything.
You don't even
So-
you don't even care if your mother is okay when you sleep, nigga. You just I'm dead too. I'm asleep too. Like until somebody wake you up, you start thinking, oh, where my phone at? Oh, I'm thirsty. Oh, I gotta pee. That's when you come back.
Yeah, you
What's that?
basically.
When you sleep, you damn near dead.
Yeah, you are. That's what I'm saying. Like you don't know nothing was going on. Somebody could be getting their ass beat while you sleep, and you just
Nah, no cap. Niggas was
Like-
working in my basement, and I was really knocked the fuck out, bro. I didn't hear nothing. My grandfather came upstairs. He was like, yo, like, how you not wake up?
yeah,
Nigga
niggas be
downstairs,
dead,
I got
bro.
big-ass walls in my crib, bro.
Like, and you gotta think about it too. It made me think, like, what are dreams for? Is it to show us what could be going on the other side when we could get there?
I feel like when you're dreaming, that's when like your mind is like at rest.
Is it at rest? Cause you
Nah,
be moving
you're not-
around.
your
You
mind not
moving
at
up. I feel
around.
like when you
It's another
dreaming-
part of you that's
So you not
awake.
dreaming your mind at rest?
When you
Nah, it's not
your
even that.
dreams are, you might not realize it, but like
It's
I
not
feel
even that.
like your dreams is just you piecing shit together that you don't realize that you've seen, or I don't know. I don't want to explain it. It's just like I feel like your dreams is just it's shit that you've seen. I don't know, day to day maybe, and then it's like at night. I guess you have time to process it. You don't really process it while you know. I don't know how to explain it, but I
How you
feel because then what are nightmares?
It's all the same
Nightmares is
shit.
made up shit.
Yeah, that's
So
what I
then-
was gonna say. Like, 'cause I ain't gonna lie.
The
like,
mind does play tricks on you.
I don't be remembering my dreams for the most part, but like significant dreams I remember, and I can remember like a specific dream from like years ago when I was a kid.
How is it significant?
We be smoking that weed too. That shit.
How is
Fuck
it
up your memory.
significant?
Yeah, like when you say significant, you mean like
Like I was young and like I don't know, like you said, it could be shit that you seen and pieced together. But like alright, basically I'm just saying like I got shot. Like I was in the drive thru ordering food. But I was young dreaming this. So
Mm-hmm.
I got and then like some dude.
So then
ran
it makes you think why you dreaming that? Is it something that you've seen? Is it something that you might have like heard? Cause
Were you young when you got shot in the dream? Or was it like an older version of you?
That was like an older version.
Yeah, it could have been something else that happened before or some shit. Or it could have been showing you what's to come if you move a certain way, huh? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's a reason why we have dreams. I mean, some dreams just be bullshit. Like, if you just in a dream with a bunch of clowns just scaring you on some funny shit, that could just be some bullshit. Or still showing you that your ass scared of fucking clowns. You need to fix that fear of clowns. Like, I had a dream with Michael Jackson face in that shit, and I don't know why that nigga face was in my dream. I don't know if I should listen to more MJ or what, but there's a reason why I dreamed of Michael Jackson face.
Yeah, some dreams
Like,
just be goofy. Some dreams be sending a message.
You ever like, I ain't gonna lie, since we on the topic of dreams, bruh, one time like I dreamed that I seen a girl, and like I started looking for her in like real life, cause it just felt so real.
That's what I mean about this shit not being real life.
kid you
bro.
not, that shit happens not with a girl. I fucking was asleep, and at the time I think I was in fucking middle school or high school, early on high school, and all my friends had iPhones. I was the only one with an Android. So I dreamed that I had a fucking iPhone. And I knew exactly where the shit was. The shit was on the fucking windowsill. I woke up quick as fuck, looked at the windowsill, and wasn't no fucking iPhone there. So I was just like, yo,
I do that.
I really thought that I motherfucker had an iPhone. I was like, yo, that shit feels so real. That shit really wake you up like, yo, what the fuck? Like,
Exactly. You know those dreams when you be like, nah, I was just there. Yeah, you do be there for
I
real.
be jumping off roofs and
It's
shit.
just other people using logic. That's the thing with the human brain. We can't use logic for everything. Some things is just your imagination.
Our
Like,
brain is way more powerful than what
did
we
you have
realize.
imaginary friends growing up? Did you?
No, I had stuffed animals.
You ain't have none?
I mean,
But
mean,
you put life into that stuffed animal.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying.
With the action figures and shit. Like
That's
Yeah,
what
you
I'm
put
saying.
life
Put life
into
into
that
that.
because I used to like wrestle.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
put life into non-animate figures. Like, you know.
Our mind
So,
powerful.
That's what I'm saying. Like, we was definitely there. And those dreams, you wake up, you're like, damn, man, I was just bugging.
And it also proved that we create our own reality because
Yeah.
y'all ever been dreaming and then realized y'all was dreaming and took control of that shit.
Yeah.
Y'all never
back
had
to
that.
dream type shit.
Uh-huh.
No, like
Or-
was in the dream and you realized you was moving around, like
Uh-huh.
and like
Or not, yeah, I
you
knew
could
it was a
some
dream, yeah.
and some of the things that you thinking
That's
in the
what I'm
dream, like you
saying.
acting out and shit,
You ever
like
see
I had a
yourself-
warning level.
You ever like see yourself in your dreams? Like
Yeah,
Nah.
like say like I'm right here in my dream. Like you get what I'm saying.
I be seeing myself, but I don't remember seeing myself. It's like a blur type shit. Like
Oh,
What
I
about
can
the dreams
remember
where
my
you
shit
with a
very
black
clearly.
abyss and you just keep falling forever? You can't fucking scream. Nothing
That's
again?
like
I was
that.
scared.
They say shit like that is like when you unbalanced. When you like unbalanced.
I
I be
guess I'm more balanced now.
Yeah, I used to have mad of them shits. Feel like I'm falling off the bed. I'm like, woo! Wake up crazy. This shit be
What's that
nuts.
shit called?
Because I do have
Yeah.
dreams like me like falling off shit.
Yeah, like or sometimes you feel like you off the top of a high ass skyscraper and you wake up like they say like you unbalanced.
Like you in high school, you know, you sleep on your desk and you jerk that shit, you on the verge of falling asleep, and your body, that's your body ultimately just fucking
Nah,
shut
real
down.
shit. In high school, I used to happen to me a lot.
Oh yeah, you look
Yeah.
around
I
like
be
yo, everybody see
sleep,
that.
and then I
And-
feel
and
like
nobody
I'm,
be
about to
seeing that
fall
shit.
or some shit.
Yeah,
and
that's
I'm
your body. That's your body slipping from like a different. Cause there's multiple
Yeah.
realms of sleep. They got
Yeah.
it's like REM sleep.
Uh-huh.
That's the only one I know.
That's the first one, I
like,
think.
Yeah, it's like it's a bunch. It's like a little bit more.
And then-
K something. I forget. I learned that shit in science in college. But yeah, it's multiple different realms of sleep. So when you jerk like that, that's you slipping from one realm to another.
Mm-hmm. That shit is crazy.
Yeah.
That's how them. That's how I feel off them shrooms, bro. When that shit be feeling off the shrooms. When you fucking falling into like a different time lapse off them
I'm not gonna
shits.
lie, when I felt like I
You
was
said what?
performing.
When
What?
in your dream,
Nah, like when I was off them shit.
performing,
Oh, off the
Yeah.
shrooms?
performing. I don't
Nah,
know.
man.
I just know that the information you can get from them things is supreme. You
Shrooms
could
really
eat.
open your
You
third
could
eye?
eat some. You could eat some mushrooms and feel like you about to take over the whole world with your mind for real.
But niggas didn't really have much though. That's when they put that in the environment.
Oh nah, fuck that. Now I usually
you gotta open your mind, man.
I think the experiences I had off of shrooms was one to live
Think
for.
everybody got a third eye?
Yeah,
If they-
it's
if
you
they
gotta
choose
just
to, yeah.
declassify it because a lot of shit we do.
Only select people.
Only a select people really open that shit.
Many are called, only few are chosen.
No cap. When niggas talking about the third eye, when I was younger, I really thought they were talking about like some TN type nigga, bro.
All those shits,
But that's
is about us.
Yeah, that shit
T and who?
from
You know,
Dragon Ball Z.
All that shit is a symbolism of us. They just jacking our swag. We just don't know about it. And that's why niggas like all that anime and shit so much because it's telling a story about yourself. It's just that they got hella shit out here for you to fall in love with besides learning about your fucking hormone glands and shit. Got you worried about Boss Baby and that's what I'm saying. And a whole bunch of other shit that we don't know about, like our spines and you know what I'm saying. Have you ever heard people saying those Goetians? You ever heard of the Goetians before, right?
Croatians?
Goetians, like there's 70 or is it 82 Goetians or something like that? 72 Goetians or
Yeah,
whatever.
72
It's like
gods.
the deities, basically the deities that people be talking about way back when, like the Yoruba deities, Ogun, Oshun, all them other things. They all lay at the base of our spine,
Like,
and that's our junk. Like it's like we have junk DNA that can act. Yeah, that activate us to different type of niggas. That's what I'm saying, but if
It's
you saw
different.
that Fantastic Four, then you know what I'm talking about because they said that their DNA has been altered or whatever, and that's
Yeah.
why they have those powers now.
Yeah, I remember.
But it took a radioactivity for them to get the powers. But when you have junk DNA, it doesn't take that shit. You tap in yourself. That's what I'm saying. It's really yes.
Yes,
That's why they're
yes,
coming out.
yes.
That's why they're coming out with shit to throw off your DNA. Like they got formula and a whole bunch of other bullshit to fuck up niggas' DNA, porn and a whole bunch of other shit. So you can't tap into what's real about you. They got you looking for other shit worrying about we over here talking about Meek Mill weird ass and shit, and we not worried about what's going on in us. That's what they want niggas to do though. They want Zaya to talk about Meek Mill sitting in the pool with fries on his lap instead of me talking about what's really important. For real though. Like, because then if I know more about that, I don't know. Because you gotta think about it. It's mad shit that's going on in our bodies just for us to be able to open our mouth right now and talk. And think about it too. Where the fuck does your voice come from? Exactly. Yeah, you know when you can make yourself talk, but then you know
about your actual voice.
But then you know when you can just exactly. Yeah, exactly. My point.
Exactly. Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, where does that come from? Where does our voice come from? And how do we know how to?
Energy to talk, and energy cannot be created.
Exactly.
Or destroyed.
So at the end of the day, what's really going on? Like, and I had took a shroom trip with one of the people down south, Keyshawn, and that's when I asked him. I was like, "Yo, where the fuck does our voice come from?" Like, when you think about it. Exactly.
That's like the same thing when you just sit and then you be like, "Yo, like, I'm really like."
Yeah, like I'm really alive.
That's
what I'm saying.
And then you be like, "Yo, like, how the fuck is this table here? How the fuck did?"
That's because we create our own reality.
How the fuck did natural elements come? It's just like,
that's what I was saying. I was just talking to him about that yesterday. Where the fuck does iron and all that shit come from?
Because those supposed to be the purest fucking elements. All the elements are periodic.
No, it's out of this realm, bro. Yeah. It's not. It's out of this realm, bro.
Exactly.
Everything that shit is not from fucking.
Yeah.
So it's like, so what the fuck? It's like asking what came first, the chicken or the egg. You don't fucking know. You don't fucking know.
Shit like that make you scratch your head, bro.
People ask you that shit, hope you can answer.
Yeah, how did
that's what I'm saying, bro.
Because how the fucking chicken gonna come if the motherfucking egg don't come? And how the egg gonna come if the chicken ain't there? Ain't no answer. Energy cannot be created.
Somebody.
When you think about it, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. All this shit, is this shit fake? Are these animals and shit even real?
You know what I'm saying? It gotta be living in a simulation.
Like, why are we even around animals, y'all?
I'm like, yo, what you getting mad for? This is a fucking simulation. None of this shit is real.
When we went to Vegas, he was telling me some shit like we walking through like a portal and shit.
Yeah.
Like
it was.
Yeah, you could see the difference. Like at nighttime, that shit was a vibe. At night. Nah, at daytime it was regular, but when that nighttime came, you can just feel it, and especially over there being in the West Coast.
Yeah, Vegas got a different energy behind it.
Percy Jackson when they was in the fucking casino, and then Tom got stuck. Remember that one?
See, yeah, and you know,
and they didn't even realize. I think till like somebody told them, or they kept replaying that shit. Like they realized that they were stuck in that shit.
And you know, money and all that shit is backed off of blood. The currency is backed up by blood. So, you know. You know how that go. That Vegas.
Y'all got any final remarks for the podcast?
Remarks? Yo, your country accent came out. That shit nigga said remarks. Nah, but this was a dope ass podcast episode.
I'm gonna say in my mind right now is like,
yeah, that's what it needs to be. Demon Slayer. Like you were saying that conscious, you like the devil and the God. That's you, nigga. You are the devil, nigga. You devil and God. Stop looking for somebody else.
Everything
to take
is within, bro.
Shit, nigga.
Yo, on some real. Nah, for real though, cause everything is within you, bro. Everything is within you, bro.
The devil is your lower self. It's all just the lower self, my nigga. There's no one. There's no red motherfucker with a tail like a dog and a pitchfork out here that's looking at you that wants you to go smoke some weed instead of reading your Bible.
I'm saying like
you can smoke your weed. You can smoke your weed and read your Bible. And
the devil is obviously within motherfuckers. Niggas be talking about demon time and all that shit. That shit is a walk of life.
I don't think that's the devil. I think that's just like how you.
That's what but like as. The devil is just all Satan. All Lucifer means is light being. That's all Lucifer means. Lucifer means a light bearer, the light being. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Lucifer was God's favorite angel at one point until he tried to betray him, and God cast him.
That's what I'm saying. All that shit.
It sounds like something we would do.
That shit is all within us.
That sounds like something a nigga would do. Oh, should I go link this, John? Nah, my Everybody telling me a shingle. I'm gonna go link that John, and then the God in you disconnect from yourself because you went to go link that John that you knew.
Niggas even seen it in cartoons when they had the devil and the angel of themselves on their shoulders. Exactly. That's the inner self, higher self, lower self talking to him.
I tell you, I said that's that Sigmund Freud. Yo, stop.
Yeah, but
that's all you is within you.
Cameras, please. I just unlocked a new element.
Yeah, come on.
And like he was saying, the stuff that's desensitizing us, like porn and all of that shit. That's the stuff that's holding us back from reaching our higher self.
Yeah. Remember that tweet on Twitter? I think it was a few years ago when the shorty was like, "Oh, it's gonna be so and so, and you gonna unlock a new superpower," and everybody.
Yeah. That's just some hysteria type shit.
Finding out that we have superpowers. That's a superpower right there.
Hold you. Sometimes I be.
We can read something and remember it. That's a fucking superpower right there. Our mind can remember shit. You can remember shit that you did at 7 years old.
Yeah.
Alongside all the other shit that you gotta remember too. Remembering passwords for shit.
Your mind powerful.
Like, think about it. You think a computer is more smarter than us? Get the fuck out of here, bro. We created computers. How the fuck is this shit smarter than us? That's what I'm saying.
So what if the computers are just our minds?
It is. It's mocking us.
It's artificial intelligence. It's literally artificial us.
Yeah.
I thought it was just like a smarter person.
Did you know?
No, we made it.
Did you know that the
exactly. The only thing the computer just does things faster than we can.
You know what I'm saying? Like he just know a little bit more than that.
Did you know that the elements in our phone is in our body? That's why we're addicted to our phone so much.
What, iron?
Yeah, all that shit is in your cell phones. All that.
Like if you open that shit, and it's like that green.
Nah,
all just the elements
that make up a phone is in our body. That's why we so addicted to this shit. Yeah, that's why if you ask the first thing an average person do when they wake up,
check their phone.
After you, if they don't do that before they brush their teeth or after, they still make sure their phone's on. Because why? You based your whole life around your phone. Niggas don't write no phone numbers on paper no more. Niggas don't write transactions on paper no more. We don't do shit with paper no more. We all changed it to this shit.
Some niggas don't even carry wallets because they just keep it all on their phone.
And if a nigga lose their phone, I just lost my phone, bro. Fuck. Like, damn, nigga, you lost the phone, bro. Nah, bro, you don't understand. Like, exactly. It's the niggas is addicted to that shit. That's why this shit is a game to keep us down here. Think about it. You get phones, you could get money, you got black women, you got sports.
Shout out to the black women.
You got candy, you got sugar, like, you got drugs. You got everything. Why wouldn't you want to leave Earth, right? Right? You could go to Cali. You could go to Puerto Rico. They got mad shit on here for you to want to do. You go to Egypt. You could see the Great Pyramids. Like, nobody want to see that shit. I mean, it would be nice to see it, but when you think about it, like, fuck that shit. Like, it's just all shit to keep you amused down here, for real, for real.
You got any last words you want to tell the people before you?
My track.
Yeah,
your track.
My track. I mean, yeah. It's got a couple tracks. You know what I'm saying? Some heat.
What type of genre is it? Is it like?
Oh, it's all rap. It's all rap. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I got a question for you. Can I ask him a quick question?
Yeah.
What made you get into music? Are you? Because I have not saying too particular, but I feel like you got people that got a passion for music, and then you got people who do music because they think it's an easy way out, and the music actually adds, and it's ass because they don't really have a passion for it. They're just making the shit thinking they could get a quick come up. So my question to you is it your passion, or are you looking for an income from it?
I mean, of course you want to have a way out, but like, I do, like, right now it's something that I do like every week. Like, it's like planned for me to do every week. So like, I kind of say it's like my passion. And then like, I always wanted to be a rapper, like some type of entertainer, like doing something along that lines. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just, you can say it's my passion then. You definitely can say it's my passion.
That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying?
Word. You got any upcoming, you feel me, events or plans that you want to let the people know about?
Yeah, tape coming soon. I mean, ain't no date on it. I'm gonna take my time with it.
Yeah, I'm about to say take your time.
I ain't about to just, like, I put out a tape before, and like, I feel like I rushed it because I was just trying to do it to drop it on my birthday. But now it's like, I want to take my time, I want to make something nice, I want to make something like funny, like, I want to make people laugh, I want to make good music for the most part. But like,
Just want to show yourself through the music type
it
shit.
ain't nothing like. Don't think you about to hear me talk about my life, talk about me.
So you about to come in like on some Tupac shit? That's why I
Oh,
fucked your
nah.
bitch. You fuck, like funny shit like that.
Like, don't get me wrong.
Cause I'm
I
motherfucking
might-
ad-libs be funny as songs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I be talking about all that, you know what I'm saying? But like, it's funny though. It ain't like,
Yeah.
don't take, if you take it serious, that's on you.
That's on
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know me and my boys that we do it. Like, when you listen to it, you said you liked it. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas like it around me. It's not, I ain't gonna say it's not for everybody, but like, it's for whoever like it. You know what I'm saying? So just be on the lookout.
Word. You gonna give them your Instagram and everything so they can follow you on the gram, Twitter and shit?
Oh yeah, I don't really be on Twitter, but my Instagram is TC Slime with 2 E's.
Word. Shout out to my man Snook Wavy and my girl Bria right there for co-hosting. My man's Amaziah right here. You got any last remarks?
Yeah. You gonna slide to that little event we're gonna have this summer?
The festival?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no doubt.
Word. Yeah,
It's
we
in
got a
Jersey or
festival
you gonna do
coming.
it in NC?
No, it's in Jersey. Yeah.
Chill. I'm not chill.
It's
So-
like
Movie.
So like, all right, boom. The first night, Friday night, we're gonna have it at a venue, right? It's gonna be like a throwback Jersey type of vibe. You feel me? But we're gonna have like vendors in there. We're gonna have food. You feel me? My man's Kyler with the Vibes Kitchen. We're gonna have him cater the whole festival type shit. So we're gonna have him doing the food. We're gonna have vendors there, you know, showcasing their businesses and shit. Have people perform. You feel me? Whether it be rap, R&B, you know, anything. You feel me? So
you gonna have a fashion show too?
yeah, we're gonna do that the second day. You feel me? Have a little day party, fashion show. Yeah, I mean, once we get everything like mapped out, you feel me? We're gonna start. Yeah. But yeah, we're gonna have a fashion show. We're gonna try to see if we could do like a paint and sip type of vibe. Yeah, we're gonna have a bunch of shit going on. We're gonna have a movie night too, like at the end of the second day.
What, you gonna have like a big ass like
Projector.
outside movie shit?
Mhm.
Oh, Sookie now. That's like that part.
Shit, I haven't heard nobody say Sookie since I was probably like 10.
Yeah, for real.
Man, look, I'm old school.
And then on the last day, it's gonna be like a house music type of vibe. You feel me?
Shit. So it's
Yeah.
3 days?
Yeah, 3 days. Yeah, in July. You feel me? So that's what we doing.
Y'all niggas can't dance.
Nah, but yeah.
Oh,
Hey, don't
sorry
play with
about
me.
the TL.
Yo, remember we went to that graduation? Yeah, my mom was in there with us. That shit was lit, bro.
Nah, yeah,
Niggas was partying with my mom. It was us three.
We
bro.
was like 17.
my mom,
For real.
one of my mom homegirls, and some other people, and then the rest was just teens and other niggas' moms. We was really in there getting right, sweating, everything. No smokes, no nothing, just straight
Yeah, back
life,
then we
adrenaline.
We
Like
smoked like that. We smoked at the end of the night.
that shit was crazy, bro.
Anytime I partied with my mom, I was drinking.
Nah, see, this was a different vibe though, bro. This was just really showing. This was the inner but this was, but the vibe was different though. It was just, we was just showing what we had within us that we never really brought out.
Oh yeah.
We was like 18.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was like 13.
Nah, I know, but it was in the hall and everything. The type of environment it wasn't like that. It wasn't like that.
Well,
It
alright.
was like that. We drink cool, man.
Bro, yeah, going to islands, bro. Once you 16, you consider an adult, bro.
Yeah, that's how them foreigners be coming, bro. You know them niggas like,
Jamal, you gotta play this
them
song
niggas
that
over
y'all-
there be bugging, bro. That's anywhere overseas.
What?
And if you think about it, you gotta think about it, yo. The stuff that people in other countries do at an earlier age,
You funny as hell. Nah, but the
you
goal.
think that could be why they? Oh shit! Say what you gonna say?
Nah, I'm gonna tell him after.
I was gonna say the stuff that other people do in other countries at an early age and how they just more explicit with stuff than over here in America. You think that could be one of the reasons why their countries be so like down bad? Cause you gotta think about it. Every other country compared to America, well, that we really see on the media, and when you really get to see the insides of the country, it'd be rougher than over here.
Nah, yeah.
So, do you think that got something to do with it, like the way they move around? Cause there's a lot of like,
Yeah, it definitely got to do with the way, because, like, when I say, alright, so, like, from my perspective, I feel like Islanders, like they like more like warrior type people. Like you feel me? Like they will like muscle it out, but at the same time they will use our head, but like not how we would use our head. Like I feel like we got like more. I feel like we got like more common sense. Not
Yeah.
I guess you say common sense in them. Like they will do some shit. But like why would you do that? Why don't you just do that? Just the easier way type shit. You feel me?
True.
That's just how they was taught.
That's
to
how.
do it.
So you think we use more logic over here?
Yeah,
That's our downfall too. Logic.
That is our downfall too.
Everything doesn't require fucking logic.
Mm-hmm.
Some things you just gotta.
Just do.
Yeah. Word. Now that's an interesting question.
When I took psychology in college.
Damn, what psychology class you was in? What psychology class you were in? Neuropsychology or something?
I took behavioral psychology, regular intro to psychology, health psychology. You got
a degree in psychology?
That's my minor.
So, minor. Oh, alright. Word.
So, like, in one of the classes, like how you were saying, like, Islanders, they got a warrior style, but then us, like, in this country, we operate a different, we react a different way, we retaliate a different way. I forget it, but I learned that in psychology, like, so I definitely back you up on that. Like, we just got different behavioral styles, like, behavioral styles.
If they see a rock, they naturally throwing that shit at you.
Yeah, true.
You're not throwing no brick at nobody, for real. Like, that's like the little difference right there.
So do you think it got something to do with the land itself being chaotic? Or not necessarily chaotic, but being more rough in a sense?
Using what they got, type shit. You feel me?
So a person's environment really got something to do with their mind?
Come up.
Yeah.
Person's environment definitely do.
Yeah, it do.
Cause
it shape your reality.
When I was in Florida, like I told you, like when I was living in Florida, when I say like I really felt like these niggas was like Floridians was like just doing dumb shit. I mean just pure dumb shit. You seen it for yourself when we be driving, bro. Like them motherfuckers can't drive for nothing, bro.
Now one thing I learned about Florida, them niggas don't put no blinkers on.
No blinkers.
Shit, that's up here too.
Gremlins,
but them niggas really don't like ride with no blinkers. Like
words, like
them niggas just a turn out of nowhere.
Right in front of you.
Yeah.
When I went to
that should be crazy.
Speed limit like 70 something.
Bro,
I'm like on a regular
Ask this man, bro. When I was in Florida, I ain't gonna lie, I was bugging.
This nigga, don't even try to. Yeah, this nigga be bugging, bro. This nigga be in the car bugging.
See, I can't.
But it's like,
that nigga be bugging, bro.
But it's like I wasn't driving like them Floridians though, bro. Like they really be going crazy.
But you could tell this nigga got used to how them niggas down there drive. So this nigga think, oh yeah, it's 10 minutes away. I could get there in 3 though. Like what the fuck?
Nah. I was saying
like
that.
Hitting like 55 on the 25. Like damn.
Alright, say y'all gotta say y'all last remarks to the camera. You feel me?
I appreciate y'all for having me. It was very nice, very informational.
Learn hell shit. Because I invest my
head. Zaya out here opening third eyes and whatnot.
Appreciate
y'all niggas opened that shit yourself.
I feel like TN.
Word. See?
Appreciate y'all being on the podcast. You feel me?
Thanks for having us, Jamal. It's always a special. Shout out to Jamal.
Thanks, my boy.
Word. We're gonna catch y'all next week. You feel me?